Greetings, welcome to video number 2. Today we're going to be doing a loaded palette swipe, which is where you put down your base paint and your colors, and then you load a cell activator onto a palette knife or a swiping tool, and you apply the cell activator that way. So here you can see I've already got down the base coat of black. Black Meeden is the brand name, just a black acrylic paint. And then here I'm putting on Liquitex Pyrol Red. It's an opaque red color. You can see I did not have the fluorescent lights on this time, and that got rid of the flickering we saw in my first video, so it's a little better. I did try to make this one a little shorter than the first one because it was pretty long, but this one's just under 14 minutes, so I'm not sure if I was entirely successful, but here we go. I'll get better. So here I'm putting down a pigment that was TLP, this little piggy, that's the brand name, and the color was, what was it? That was Mango. And now I'm putting down another pigment. This one is Golden Peach. It's really nice color. It color shifts, so it's kind of a pinky peach color, and then depending how the light hits it, it will kind of flash a gold. It's really nice. It's quickly becoming one of my favorite pigments. Now we're putting down Submarine. It's a very bright yellow. It's really nice sparkly. I really like the pigments. And that was this little piggy as well, of course. Next one is also TLP. This one is Horizon. It's another orange color. This one's a little darker than the other one, a little bit more on the red side. And that was going to be all that I used, but I kind of realized I needed a darker color for contrast. So as you can see, I've sped up the video here while I mix up my dark color that I'm going to use. I chose another TLP. This one's Constellation. You can see it's kind of a vibrant purple color. Just used a little bit of that, didn't go too overboard. Probably could have used a little bit more, but it was enough. It did the trick. Quick torch, get rid of those bubbles. Just giving the paint a little bit of time to spread out here. I'm going to add some additional little elements to the painting so it's not just a straight up swipe through the middle of the canvas. Again, I've got the video sped up here. It's not super exciting to watch. I noticed there was a big bubble in the red, so I grabbed a toothpick and popped the bubble. Don't like bubbles. So right here, I realized I hadn't stirred up my cell activator. It separates if it sits for too long, so just grabbed it and give it a good stir. Now I'm just grabbed my swiping tool. I'm going to use a Pi server. I'm just thinking about how I want to get that cell activator onto the canvas. Now I'm loading up the white cell activator onto one edge of the swipe tool, and don't need a whole lot of it. You'll see it just takes a little bit of the cell activator to scrape over the top of the other colors. So there you go, not a whole bunch. And then it's swipe time. I wasn't super happy with this swipe. I missed a bunch of the color at the bottom or the end of the main band in the middle there, and you can see there's a big pool of white right around the center there. So I'm just going to grab another palette knife, smaller one, and just pull that pool of white down across the colored paint that I missed there at the end. There you go. You can see almost immediately, once I've thinned that white a little bit by stretching it out, the cells start popping through it. Now I'm just going to repeat the same process on the other side of the canvas. Swipe part 2. Sped the video up here. I accidentally stuck my hand in the paint, so I had to clean up a little bit. But here we go. Almost a little better than the first one. I at least got almost all of the main body of paint covered with the white. I did end up with a nice pool there though, so just going to grab that other smaller palette knife and pull that white through as well. Time to work on those other elements where I pulled the color away from the main body of the paint. So I'm just going to put some swirls through it. I'm going to try to use this new tool, but I immediately didn't like it, so went Old Faithful, just a wooden chopstick. I'll do this first one in real time, so that's as fast as I'm working that. And then I'm going to speed up the camera just a bit here for the rest of them. Now I'm going to give the canvas a quick spin just to see if it does move. It wasn't really the intent of this technique to have enough paint on there that it moves, but at the same time I don't want to have a lot of paint in the center or any place specifically, or it will potentially crack as it dries. So there wasn't much movement there. I did notice something. I can't recall what struck my eye here, but I just wanted to do a little tweak to the very end of the color band here. So just grabbed a toothpick and pulled it out. And take a quick look. Nothing else jumped out at me that I wanted to alter in the composition. And then I'm going to give it one final good spin just to get any extra off. You can see there's a few little drops of paint go flying, but not very much. And that's about it. Just clean up the edges and we're done. Thanks for watching.